So here we are at the allegedly rare, if not hallowed, Rowntree Park. Let's do you a complete circuit of the outer bit. Basically the site is 2 rings in its basic outline. As you can see, some pictures are a little bit different in size to others. We're doing this on a morning and it looks wonderfully empty, but that's because everybody's having to leave before 11:15 and the next tribe come in at 12. Certainly last night here it was full. You really do need to stick to the speed limit here. I mean, you always should, but you really must here because kids can come flying out and have to their detriment in the past. Now this next bit I'm going to tell you a little bit in detail. You really need to look towards the left there where there's the 5 mph exit sign. If you're new to the park, it is very, very, very easy indeed to go straight on up there thinking it's going to take you around the circuit. I'll just slow down here and show you. If you do that, you come to a dead end and your backing skills need to be either expert or you must actually have a van mover on because it's very tight in that annex up there. I'll show you more of that later. Coming around here, you can see over to the left as I came round that there is a set of pitches up there. That's another dead end, but we'll continue straight on the outer loop here. This takes us to the exit, but also, and importantly, it's the way you get to the Riverside, which is an annex. It's a little tricky to get to, and we'll try and capture that for you. Straight ahead is reception. Coming up on the barrier. Which on exiting raises automatically. You need a pass to get back in. I'm going to show you now a little alcove where there's some extra pitching areas, but be very, very aware that you either need a van mover, a light van and a couple of strong people, or to have towing skills of the very highest order if you get stuck up here and you find it's full and you need to turn around. In fact, because at the moment it's quite empty, we're not going to have a great deal of difficulty, so I'm just going to show you easily enough how to turn around, but you can imagine if all these pitches are full, the difficulty you'd have with a rig turning round. So having done that, and as I say, we were very lucky there that there's a number of pitches free as people haven't got here yet. Let's head on down and show you a bit more. I'll proceed to show you the other bit, which also ends in a dead end, so again, be very aware of where you're heading and your own capabilities. As you can see, there's a number of pitches. Many of them appear to be without awning pitches, I would say. They're red markers. I don't know why. I think it probably is that. So it could be that you're only suggested to go down here if you are in a motorhome or a caravan without an awning, because as you see, it ends in a completely dead end. So again, you'd have the challenge, if it was in any way full, of turning the rig round. Just being in the car at the moment isn't going to be too difficult, but I'll go right up to the end here and you can see it just ends with where the warden is. Just proceeding towards the exit here, I'll slow down and just point slightly to the right so you can see there is another inner lane here where there's a number of pitches, and you'll be lucky to get a pitch here. They're probably the most popular, but as you can see, this goes straight through the middle of the site. And if you come down here, unlike some of them, it's not a dead end, it just brings you back by reception and you could continue on round if you need to. Okay, if you were going into the Annex, you need to be very aware that you do what I'm doing here, which is to position your car and van really very early, because it's quite a sweep round to the left. Like many things round here, it looks a little bit tight, but it's entirely doable. Just proceed carefully, pull your rig in, and you'll find a number of very nice pictures which we'll have photographs of and discuss in the review. But as you can see, it is entirely doable. Just go at your own pace, make sure you get your angles right, and you'll be fine.